Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to each one of you. I'm your host Zofshan Qureshi, and it is a moment of great joy and delight as we are extending a very warm welcome to all of you who gathered here to be a part of this truly momentous HP Printraction virtual event. We hope you all are in good health and are safe. Thank you for taking the time today to join us. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to cover some basic housekeeping for this session. Your mobile phone should be switched to silent to avoid any distraction. This is a live webcast and there will be no intermissions. You can toggle the full screen option at the bottom right corner of the video frame. Please feel free to post your questions in the chat box on the right side of your screen during this session. We will try and answer most of your questions in the Q&A section towards the end of this session. Those who have joined late and possibly missed visiting the demo can go back and visit the demo zone post this session. For all the Amplify partners can visit the partner portal and enter into the partner virtual platform section where the product demo zone will be available for view with all the other channel marketing enablers. All Amplify partners can view and attend future upcoming virtual events from the live events section. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a very warm welcome. We hope you had a good time in the demo zone and were able to take a look at office printing and home printing solutions. What a year 2022 has been. We have seen so much change over the course of last few years. While businesses have and continue to see change, the purchase and consumption patterns of consumers has also been through a metamorphosis. After a long break, businesses are getting back on track. And we also see a surge in demand of endpoint secure printing devices. And here in HP, our fleet of printers are not only powerful, packed with productivity features, high quality printing, but also secured with sustainability at the core. Today, we have all gathered again to witness the secured and power-packed print lineup that HP has to offer for its SMB customers. And before that, I would like to invite Mr. Ketan Patel, Managing Director, India Market, to share his keynote address to our partner fraternity.
Hello and welcome everyone. Our success as a company in India is based on three key pillars. Number one is around customer centricity and insights-based innovation. Number two is around best-in-class channel partners and HP's channel management and fair and transparent policies. And number three, of having a widest sales and service network in the country. Today, I want to emphasize on pillar number two, which is around best-in-class channel partners and the channel management. The way you all have managed last 18 months navigating the pandemic by pushing yourself and your teams to be the best versions of yourselves and build tremendous level of resilience to survive and thrive is truly commendable. So my sincere thanks to all of you and your teams in making this happen. In year 2021, we achieved some incredible results, record-breaking performances and historical high in many areas. I would touch upon few of the highlights of our businesses last year. In consumer PC, we delivered highest ever revenue, almost doubling the average revenue we used to deliver in the pre-pandemic times. We sold over 2 million consumer notebooks in one single year, delivering 50% plus premium mix. highest ever by any given brand in India, and that too with a leading market share of 40%. We almost doubled our numbers in the most promising segment of gaming, premium and super premium, and we delivered 3x growth in the Pavilion range of our products. This has resulted into higher value growth versus unit growth, and more importantly, it elevated the customer experience by moving our portfolio to more mainstream and more premium. In our consumer print business, the journey was equally exciting, whereby we registered 15% YOY growth with significantly higher ASPs. In our ink business, we doubled our share in CISS. Here again, our journey of excellence is led by premium range of Smart Tanks 500 series. In year 2021 alone, we delivered more than 75,000 units of Smart Tanks. In our LaserJet business, we have strengthened our customer service like never before, with 6-hour CTR becoming clear differentiation for HP in the market. Our revenue and share of business from HP World has doubled while offering superior retail experience for our customers. Our results are equally or more stronger in the commercial PC and the print business across various segments of enterprise, SMB, and we delivered industry's best performance in year 2021. And as regards to channel management, apart from our continuous engagement, which is done by our local and central teams, during last year, we launched very successful Channel Amplify program in commercial, which is industry's first. Given the pandemic situation, we were the first to ensure $1 base payouts, and we delivered faster TAT on partner payouts, improving your working capital. This has truly been outstanding team effort between partners in HP, and you all should feel proud of what you have delivered over the last 18 months. So my sincere thanks once again to all of you for tremendous contribution to the business results. As we move forward, I am very excited about the opportunity which India continues to offer. We are one of the fastest growing economies in the world, with a GDP forecast between 6 to 7% range over the next few years, and our GDP per capita is doubling in the next 8 years. The demographic dividend of India is only going to help our industry, as youth being the key consumer and target audience for our business. We are envisaging rapid urbanization while massive growth coming in from Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4 towns. Small businesses, SOHO and SMB digitization and startup boom is another sector where there is so much of opportunity coming through. Government recently announced the fiber connectivity to each and every village of India, which is going to take our business to very different levels. And the overall government investments in IT and digitization is going to only help this further. And many more such macro indicators, which is giving me tremendous confidence that it is going to help multiply our business of PC and print than ever before. And in order to capitalize this opportunity, we are highly focused to keep investing in India around few areas. Number one is around portfolio. We want to make sure that our product leadership across computing, printing, services continues to be the best in class. Second area we are really focused on is to create new business model and new business model innovation, because we will have to find different ways of business models in order to survive and thrive in fast changing digital world. Third, we are deeply committed to digitize our channel ecosystem. As you all of you know, we had Project Parivartan for HP World partners, which took digitization to a different level altogether in our retail space. Number four is around improved coverage for our partners, because it's important that for our distribution partners, how do we really enable them so that they can have better coverage for their next level of channel partners. Number five is around offering omni-channel experience to our customers, because in this world of e-commerce, it's extremely important that we are blending the physical and digital world very well. And number six is around skilling our channel for the future and skilling HP and partner workforce to be effective in this transforming business landscape. Number seven is about building HP as the most admired brand, and we will keep investing in marketing in order to lead this game. And finally, number eight But the most important one is around sustainability. Our commitment around this area is going to be best in class, as we want to be the world's most sustainable company. I am very excited about the road ahead. But I also want to be practical and be real. The road ahead can be bumpy at times. Incidents like the Russia-Ukraine situation is not great for the world and not good for us as a country, because it can derail a lot of the potential growth opportunities. We are still not out of the woods around the supply-related shortages and challenges around supply chain. But when your market offers so much, it is going to be super fun. I once again want to thank you for your support and looking forward to an exciting journey ahead.
Thank you, Ketan. It was great to know the three key pillars behind HP's success. The strong performance results in SMB and enterprise segment in 2021. Channel-centered programs and key focus pillars to drive growth. And how can we miss the launch of the laser tank printers? So moving forward into the main section, I would like to share with you our speakers today for this session. At very first, we have Mr. Sunish Raghavan, Senior Director, Print Category. We have Mr. Shailesh Tripathi, Director, Commercial Channel. We have Mr. Kaman Kant Chawla, Category Head, Home and Consumer Printing. And we have Mr. Vikram Sharma, Category Head, Office Print Solutions. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We are honored to have you all join us today. I now invite Mr. Shailesh Tripathi to make the welcome address.
Very good afternoon and very warm welcome to our channel partners. Hope you are all in good health and keeping safe. As things have become normal, we hope it remains the same. Our HP offices are opening up and we have started business travel again. And I hope to see all of you in person and having a cup of coffee together soon. Beginning of the year has been extremely good for our business. Things are returning back to the normal. Offices are opening up, schools and colleges are opening up. We have seen a very positive trend in the government buying. To my mind, our gem business is going to be leading this pack. What PC has experienced in the last 2 years, we will be soon seeing in the print business as well. Our endeavor to enable our channel partners for ease of doing business and much larger participation with HP. For the same, we have launched automated MAF authorization to our contracted partners for faster turnaround time in GEM business. I am extremely excited to present you today's session. I need your undivided attention for the next 45 minutes. This session is extremely critical for our print partners. We are going to unveil a new range of printing products. Whatever knowledge and information we are sharing today will remain with you on your partner portal. There is a virtual platform section. You can use it whenever you want to access this information again, so that you can keep referring and effectively use of this content to enrich your conversation with your customers and creating more wins for HP. Now let me hand over it to Job Scene to take forward the session.
Thank you, Shailesh, for that wonderful welcome address and sharing the initiatives taken to enable momentum on GEM business. I now invite Mr. Sunish Raghavan to share what are the ambitious plans of HP in the next 3 years and the print strategy. Along with that, there is a revelation of the most awaited and damdar product in the LaserJet series, which is the dream of the new generation of entrepreneurs. Over to you, Sunish.
Thank you, Zofshin, and a warm welcome to all of you again. A very good afternoon to you. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. It's always a pleasure to listen to you. The real feedback in terms of what's happening in the market actually comes from you. Now, we've learned and heard a lot in the last couple of years. when the pandemic hit us, we also went into a tizzy. But we sat down thinking, what should be the next 3-year journey looking like? We crafted a 3-year vision from there on. And the year 1 of that vision was FY21. We are currently in year 2 of that vision. And FY23 and beyond is the 3rd year, that we were envisaging as the 3-year journey to be. We also coined that 3-year journey as the 3R journey. R1, which was year 1, FY21 stood for reorient. R2 stood for rejuvenate. And R3 stood for race. Now I will talk a little bit about reorient first. As I said, when the pandemic hit, we started thinking, what will be the new normal looking like? What the new reality will look like? What will be consumer needs? What are the changing dynamics that we're seeing as far as market is concerned? So we had to reorient ourselves from all aspects of what we do and how we conduct business. And a critical aspect was to ensure that we learn what products and services we should be looking at delivering to the market. So we reoriented phenomenally well in FY21. But before I tell you what we did, I first want to take the opportunity to thank all of you. It wouldn't have been possible without the support of all of you, your families, particularly during the pandemic, to get us to where we got to and the way we really strongly reoriented ourselves. So what did we deliver in FY21? We delivered a strong 36% year-on-year growth. Very, very strong growth. We grew share by 2 points. When we are in such a commanding position from a share point, gaining 2 points of share was huge. So again, a big thank you for helping us reorient in year 1 of the journey. When I move to year 2, which is rejuvenate, there are 4 key pillars that we are looking at from a strategy perspective. The first pillar is to grow big supplies. So what do you mean by big supplies? We are talking about our ink tank portfolio and a bit of the home portfolio as well. The second pillar of our strategy is to grow laser profitably. Laser, we have been dominating. Now, when I say grow, there is more headroom for us to grow share in laser and hence grow laser also. The third pillar of our strategy is contractual. Now, acceleration to contractual has happened in the last couple of years. More and more people are looking at not spending their capex, but moving all of these spends into OPEX, which is where we have a big role to play. And that's where all of you as well as commercial partners can participate and effectively make, collectively all of us win. The fourth pillar, but not the last and the least, is gain share in toner. We have done a few changes, fundamental changes to our business in the last year or so. We believe those changes will help us gain share. Gain share from compatibles, gain share from counterfeits, gain share from wherever possible. And we have an aspirational plan to double our toner business in the next 3 years. So this is what constitutes to 4 pillars of our strategy as far as FY22 Rejuvenate is concerned. All of this at the bedrock of security and sustainability. Now that's what we will talk all through the next few years when we talk about any product or any launch or any innovation that we will be bringing to the market. So security and sustainability stays at the bedrock of all of that. As I said, year 3 is race. So we will be fully ready to race and take the market head on, win profitably in the market space in year 3 and beyond. So with that, thank you very much.
Hold on, Sunil. I keep on hearing this word. India is talking about, global is talking about, is rejuvenate hai kya?
Good question, Shailesh, and I'm sure everybody on the other side also will be very curious to know rejuvenate ka matlab kya hai. We coined the word rejuvenate very deliberately. You remember, reorient in year 1, rejuvenate in year 2, and then race in year 3. Now, rejuvenate was coined to deliberately call out the innovations and products and launches that we will do to strengthen our portfolio in year 2. If we don't get it right in terms of the portfolio, you can't raise in year 3, which is what was the reason why we kind of called it rejuvenate. You saw a lot of launches already from our side. the Ink Advantage Ultra, which is a home product, the Laser Tank, Smart Laser Tank 700 series. And today, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the launch of the LaserJet Tank 2606. What we are about to witness today is one of HP's most powerful printer offering in over a decade.
Wow! Today is a brand new day at HP. Today we are going to usher in a winner that will equally delight quality conscious as well as the cost conscious.
Absolutely, Shailesh. A damdar new innovation that will be a market differentiator. It will give us a competitive edge to best serve our consumers and customers.
We have observing, Suresh, the customer landscape is changing rapidly. Observing and understanding their needs and tailoring the solutions. Also, the small medium enterprises is exploding in India. Has an estimate of around more than 6 crore SMB who has become the backbone of the Indian economy. Now, with the new normal and the hybrid work culture, digital adoption hugely accelerated.
Absolutely, Shailesh. And they are all set to leverage these innovations and benefit from the new technologies to reshape their businesses.
But that's not all. Innovation was just one our customers need. Mid-market entrepreneurs thrive on high performance.
Absolutely. We also realized efficiency being another important pivot for our customers. The new LaserJet series lets you print, scan and copy in a jiffy. It is smart, it is quick, and will help our customers improve their efficiency.
The new 2606 is the best printer for business, period. High volume, high speed, high performance, giving them confidence to focus on their business goals with great cost savings.
When it comes to environmental aspects, a printer can have more impact than one might think. We continue to develop printers to improve on our sustainability promise.
And to address the customer's pain points around the business continuity, the self-reloadable solution was born.
At the same time, the reload solution is also unquestionably better for the planet.
And that's why it's here to empower the damdar dream of new generation of entrepreneurs.
With Naya Josh,
Naya Dam,
Naya 2606.
So
let's meet the legend.
लीजेंड का ब्लूप्रिंट तो देखा है, लीजेंड कहाँ है?
Let's have the legend, please. Years of legacy, months of anticipation, and the legend is finally here.
And now that everyone has eye on the legend that will fuel damdar dreams of the generations, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Are you ready?
Absolutely, Shailesh. But before that, let's hand the stage to our experts who can talk us through the specifications of the products and get more details to our partners. So welcome Kaman and Joy on stage.
What an epic moment. What an epic day. We are all aware how the tectonic shifts are happening in the way consumers consume technology and products. This has catapulted print as a category way up in the consumer consideration set. Specifically, the SOHO and SME customers are looking for just the right product that is a true all-rounder. And here we are, disrupting this space. It's an absolute privilege to be here today to herald back our superstars and superheroes, 1005 and the 1020 in their LaserJet Tank avatars. And to share with you the real avatar, here is the closer look at the product. Victor Hugo once said, "Nothing is as powerful as an idea whose time has come." And the idea or the concept of 1005 and 1020 is simple, powerful, and perennial. So what do you have to say, Joy, about all this?
Damdar, Asardar, Lagatar. Strength and robustness, performance and efficiency, economical and thrifty. From the hinterlands to the metropolis, the humble jobber shop to the fancy five-star hotel desk, these products have been weaving their magic silently but powerfully. And they have been at the heart of our absolute laser dominance for the past decade and more. But the essence of leadership is relentless innovation. Innovation that is steeped in consumer insights, evolving timescapes, and I think it's not just relevant, but rather downright critical in today's times when user behavior, work habits, and business patterns have changed and morphing from day to day.
The key buzzwords ringing loud and clear: digitization, connectivity, and innovation. That is what will propel the customers in these crazy times. And that is what they're seeking from their productivity tools. So what are they stressing on? Joy?
Originality. There is no margin for error today. You might not get that second chance. So you cannot go wrong experimenting with fakes and duplicates.
Obviously, and productivity. Time is of essence here. You have to make up for those lost days and months and maybe quarters.
Absolutely, Kavan. Cost efficiency. Every penny counts. A rupee saved is a rupee earned.
Eco-responsibility. Joy, it's a connected world, and we all pay the shared price. There's a growing momentum today around these sustainable products, and this product is again one step forward from HP's side to its commitment towards sustainability. You know, more than 25% of this product is made from recycled plastic.
Enabled. Self-reliant. There is absolutely no scope for external dependencies on any of our SMBs today, right? And that, ladies and gents, is what our product engineers heard and wove into the heart of the 1005 and the 1020. So jumping straight in, how do these models surge forth on the tenets of Damdar, Asardar, and Lagatar with the fresh muscle added in? Let's find out. Our first commandment, every penny saved, you remember that, right? So first off, the inbox toner yield moves up 5x versus what the predecessor had. So calibrated on the ISO norms, which we all know, the LaserJet Tank series packs in up to 5,000 pages worth of toner as practically a precious gift for your consumers. Further, the promise of cost savings is on original laser prints. Mind you, original laser prints. The answer is within. You get the same legendary HP laser quality at 29 paise per page, page after page. Because that is how attractively our toner reload kits are priced.
Wow, Joy, what an Asardar product. But it's not just Asardar, it is Lagatar also. Practically no fear of downtime, as the reload process is an absolute breeze. A mere 15 seconds of toner transfer from this squeezy pouch. Also, the smart LED alert systems ensure you are not left guessing if or when you're running out of toner. Fantastic, isn't it? A dual band Wi-Fi direct on the Wi-Fi models with Bluetooth LE for quick and stable connectivity. Again, pushing up the productivity count.
Damdar, oh yes, an absolute heart of a lion with the duty cycle raised to a boggling 25,000 pages. But I guess fans of 1005 never needed convincing on this, right? You know, there are a host of other thoughtful features also built in. For instance, you all know the HP Smart app, right? People world over swear by its efficiency. For the LaserJet Tank series, we are packing the HP Smart app advanced. It's literally advanced. You know, it's packed with smart innovations like Auto Heal, where it automatically erases blemishes, punch holes, bind lines while scanning documents. Be it a book, be it a magazine, anything for that matter. And not to forget, in today's world of digital threats, it is now protected with HP's proprietary Wolf security. The printer diligently scans for malware and auto-stops at the hint of one. And to show the power of these three pillars, here is an immersive product experience for you.
Wow joy, security in a Soho SMB class product? Amazing. And imagine, we've also shaved off 20% of the footprint from this product.
Wow.
Just amazing and mind-boggling. And as you saw in the video, the absolute icing for the LaserJet Tank series is the introduction of the duplex and the ADF variants. The 2606 SDW is a fully loaded beast, coming with duplex, 40-page automatic document feeder, and a 250-sheet input tray, taking print proficiency into a very different realm altogether. And of course, we have the duplex network version, which is 2606DN. All these models come with the pace of 22 pages per minute of printing speeds. Let's have a look at it.
So faster, stronger, better definitely lives up to that promise, right? Incidentally, we also live in the shared world. You remember, something that we discussed right at the start. Our ecological environmental footprint has taken up vast importance in this post-COVID world. Hence, we are super proud to say that the entire LaserJet Tank series not only meets but exceeds the stringent 23 norms of the EPEAT Ecolabel certification. It has been lauded with the coveted silver category. So it's completely safe for any work or home environment and our planet too.
Wow, Joy. That was a lot, right? But that is exactly how brilliant this product is. The new LaserJet Tank series.
Oh my god, what a damdar launch it was. The Naya 2606 is actually a legend with high volume, high speed and high performance with great cost savings. And don't forget, you can view more details in the demo zone post this session. We now move on into the presentation section of the session, and I would like to invite Mr. Kaman Kant Chawla once again to give us an overview on the home printing product lineup.
Wow, what a moment and what a day. LaserJet Tank series of portfolio is truly a disruptive product, and I can tell you that this is going to open doors of new opportunities for all of us. First of all, let me thank all of you for your contribution to our HP business. And I can tell you it is because of your contribution that we have almost 60% share in the laser category. So all thanks to you. Now let me switch gears and talk about SMB priorities from the HPS business perspective. We have broadly 4 pillars, and I can tell you if we actually execute on these pillars in the next 2 to 3 years, we have a huge growth story waiting for all of us. First of all, we have the newly launched LaserJet Tank portfolio. Now, I can tell you that the moment we start shifting the story around TCO from pure play hardware device price points, we will surely win. And this portfolio is the one which will help us win. We will be focusing on this portfolio, and given that we also have an exclusive SKU for MOQ motion, which is 2606DN, this is going to give an incremental business opportunity to all of you. Secondly, we've had a portfolio which was a little on the weaker side when it came to duplex laser. We only had 2 SKUs, as you all know, 202DW and 226DW. But the story is changing. And we know that in the last 6 months, we've already launched Horizon as a platform, which has 3 SKUs. Now with this LaserJet Tank portfolio, we are also adding 2 more duplex SKUs. And there will be 3 more SKUs which we would add to the duplex portfolio in HPS space in the next 5 months. Having said that, this would mean that our portfolio actually will become very crowded and we'll have the right product for the right customer. We aim to increase our share in duplex laser segment by 2.5x in 2 years. And this story would mean that our ASPs will grow, your business will grow, not just in units, but also from a revenue standpoint. So this is the second biggest priority, which we will basically be working on with all of you. We've also extended this journey of duplex expansion to our CIS portfolio. And as you know, that we have launched 600 and 700 series of products in CIS also in the last 3 to 4 months. Now, we have a limitation that this portfolio would not be available as of now for GEM, given that these products come out of China. But they would still give us a lot of opportunity in the non-government space as well as in the MOQ space. When the supplies will streamline for this portfolio, we will also open this portfolio for SMB. Now, last but not the least, in the simplex space, we've always been very, very strong. And we will continue to play in the opening price points with transformer portfolio, while our 88A legacy laser portfolio will always help us win in the spaces where people are looking for the trusted and old war horses. Now, if I look at our portfolio, and given that we are focusing on gaining share in the GEM, these are the 4 portfolios that we would basically be looking at. And I would not go through all the portfolios as I've already spoken about some of them. But as mentioned earlier, we have almost every portfolio place covered with all the products that we have. Transformers will cover the opening price points. 88A would typically cover, the traditional laser portfolio positioning. We have duplex 202DW product, which is a single function product which covers that space. The newly introduced LaserJet tank series we have already spoken about in detail is a huge incremental opportunity and a TCO opportunity for us. It can also, I can tell you, open doors for CMPS kind of opportunities. Horizon I've already spoken about. We have 3 SKUs in this space. This is the opening price point duplex portfolio that we have. And then obviously we have our OfficeJet Pro series in cases where people are looking for ink solutions. So given that these 5 portfolios are available for GEM, we would basically be covering almost all the spaces with these 5 portfolios. Also, what we realized in the past was that we were losing a little bit on the direct bid space, which is this 1 unit to 5 unit space. So we have taken an aggressive stand in that space. And what we're trying to do is that for specifically GEM under the TBM process, we have an aggressive pricing available even for smaller number of units for our hero portfolios. And when I mention our hero portfolios, these are the portfolios that I talk about. Obviously, Horizon and Transformer 108A is a simplex product in Transformer series. And in Horizon, we have chosen 208, which is again a single function, and a fully loaded multifunction, which is 233 SDW. In these spaces, we're going a little aggressive in TBM for GEM deals. Now, the LaserJet tank series, since this series also is coming out of Vietnam, is eligible for GEM, and this also is getting launched on GEM now. So with this portfolio also coming up, our portfolio on GEM is going to be very, very strong. From an availability standpoint, if we look at the table on the right side, almost all the portfolios are available for us for March and April, with one exception, which I would say that would be available but not in plenty, which is the Horizon multifunction series, which is the 233 DW and 233 SDW SKUs. Rest of all the SKUs are available in plenty. In fact, the simplex Transformer series also, we have units which are CO Brazil, which makes them eligible for GEM. So we have all these portfolios available, and we can work with the commercial team and all of you to ensure that these units are available for any incremental opportunities that we have. Having said that, obviously, if there's an opportunity which is in thousands of units, the lead times would be different than what are mentioned here, and we will have to work on those cases one-on-one. So given this portfolio coverage, given the strategies that we have for SMB, and given that we have now products which are exclusively going to focus on SMB space, I think we are in a very, very good space. And I can assure you that with all this, we are going to win big time. And your contribution is going to be again phenomenal, I know for sure, in making this happen. So wish you all the best from Team HPS, and I'm signing off. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kaman, for throwing lights on the key points. Now, before we move into the next session, I would request our partners to post any questions they have so far in the chat box on the right side of your screen, and we shall take it up in the Q&A session. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am handing it over to Mr. Vikram Sharma to give us an overview on the OPS portfolio and the products available on GEM.
Hello all. Thank you, Joshi, and good afternoon to everyone. Happy to be here and connecting with all of you. Though virtual, I sincerely wished that this was a face-to-face meeting, hoping for a better world and that we can connect in coming months. Now, looking at the agenda, we will start by sharing OPS hardware priorities, both in the transactional and in the contractual space. As you know, OPS hardware works in both the spaces, contractual as well as transactional, and we have got priorities for each business, transactional separate and the contractual separate. We will follow this up with our achievements and close with call to action with very, very specific focus on GEM. Moving next, on OPS hardware priorities in the transactional space, the clear focus is to modernize print and grow in the enterprise transactional business. The vision is supported with some of our key initiatives like enabling you with NMIC products and couple of new solutions and opportunities in A4, A3 and scanners. You will all witness in recent past, we have enabled you to list all our portfolio A4, A3 and scanners as part of the GEM portfolio, which enabled you to do the additional business and to capture the market opportunities that currently we have. For this, we will support you with playbooks, trainings as appropriate, and that is required to make you successful. We also did multiple GEM Sampark Yatra in all the zones, and the feedback is phenomenal from each of the partners that we have got. I'm sure this is helping you out in terms of gaining your share in terms of GEM and getting more orders from your customers. Moving next, while this is in the transaction space, OPS in contractual space in FY21, we witnessed a shift in the A4 contractual accelerating. For this, we clearly want to differentiate our offering with NPIs. Just for all information, we have got a huge lineup which is coming on NPIs for next range of laser printers in A4, A3 and scanners, which can take advantage of hybrid work programs and step up our CMP strategy, which will be the next growth lever for us to do well in OPS hardware. We are very confident of our vision, and here is a quick look at the achievements that we have done in recent past. It justifies our vision and priorities. Our revenue grew 44% YOY with A3 at sparkling growth of 67%. We continue to be market leaders in share with plus 7 points YOY. And I pause here for a quick minute to thank each one of you for your relentless support. Thanks to my leadership team, my sales team, because of which we are able to deliver this wonderful performance in OPS hardware. Call to action, and like I said, we need your support to expand our leadership in GEM. During multiple rounds of discussion with partners across all regions, during our GEM Sampark Yatra, which we have done for all the zones, there have been multiple feedbacks on creating enablers to grow our business in GEM. If you see, we currently at 37% share of wallet in GEM, which leave us an opportunity to grow our business in another 60% more. We have heard you, and we're happy to announce that to strengthen our portfolio, we've added 6 new SKUs in A3 product, which are part of GEM now. We've started getting some good inquiries and closures as well. And I'm sure with this, we are able to achieve our aspiration growth plan on A3 by FY22. In addition, we've also listed 4 new SKUs on scanners on GEM. Further, we now have 2 new hero SKUs both in HPS and OPS categories to make us competitive. All these are backed by detailed playbook, which includes our portfolio in GEM and what makes us better brand to be chosen on GEM. Here's a quick look at the playbook as your takeaway. On left-hand top of your screen, we have A4 single function category currently listed on GEM, right from 35 ppm to 50 ppm, with multiple variants available depending upon the customer's demand. As I was talking on the new SKUs on A3, here is the snapshot of 6 new SKUs that we have recently listed on GEM, and it covers maximum market on A3 on mono segment. We have wide variety on products from 22 ppm to 30 ppm product line in A3 segment. With 4 new SKUs listed on GEM, we see a wide variety of opportunities opening up for us in scanner space, which I was missing previously. We also have single function and multifunction in HPS category space from 18 ppm to 29 ppm category with multiple variants as per the demand and requirement from the customers. This is the strength of HP. Wide range of product portfolio is now available on GEM, which will be our next growth lever in coming days. Again, we thank you for your continued support. We have a dedicated Q&A session, and I will be happy to be back to pick up any questions of you may have. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, Vikram, for that detailed presentation. We hope the perspectives shared by our esteemed speakers has given you the required details about our HP print business and what we have in store for the office spaces. Now, before we move into the Q&A section, we have a few questions via poll that we would request you all to provide us your answers for. There will be 3 questions in total, and each question will have multiple choices. Please keep a watch on the chat box where you will be required to select the correct answers as per your understanding of the questions. The fastest top 2 answers will get vouchers of Amazon. Yes, you all have heard it very right. The fastest 2 answers will get vouchers from Amazon. You will have 60 seconds for each question before we move into the next one. Right then, let's begin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my very first question to all of you is, which SKU from the newly launched LaserJet tank portfolio will be available for the MOQ motion? I would like to repeat my question. Which SKU from the newly launched LaserJet tank portfolio will be available for the MOQ motion? And the options are A. 2606DN, B. 2606SDW, C. 1005W, and D. all of the above. Let me go through the question once again, and my very first question with all of you is, which SKU from the newly launched LaserJet tank portfolio will be available for the MOQ motion? And the options are A. 2606DN, B. 2606SDW, C. 1005, or D. all of the above. I can see many people are confused in this question. Okay, we have got the answers. Now, moving forward to our second question. And the question is, what is the speed of new launched LaserJet tank products? I would like to repeat my question once again. What is the speed of new launched LaserJet tank products? And the options are 18 pages per minute, 20 pages per minute, 22 pages per minute, or 28 pages per minute. Let me repeat the question for each one of you once again. What is the speed of new launched LaserJet tank products? And the options are 18 pages per minute, 20 pages per minute, 22 pages per minute, or 28 pages per minute. I hope you all are answering this second question because you all have seen that we have just launched our product and you are very attentive over there. So we are expecting a right answer from each one of you. And those who have answered number 1, I would like to tell you many people have answered very correctly. And let's see how attentive you all were, because this is the new launch of LaserJet tank products. Everybody is very fond of pages, so let me see how many answers are correctly answered. I would like to repeat the options once again: 18 pages per minute, 20 pages per minute, 22 pages per minute, or 28 pages per minute. Let's see who is gonna answer it correctly, and let me tell you once again, fastest 2 people will get Amazon vouchers on their given email addresses. Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward to our third question. And the third question is, how many A3 new SKUs has HP listed on GEM? Let me repeat this question once again. How many A3 new SKUs has HP listed on GEM? Option A, 3. Option B, 6. Option C, 9. Or option D, 12. Let me ask you this question once again. How many A3 new SKUs has HP listed on GEM? Option A, 3. Option B, 6. Option C, 9. Option D, 12. I can see many people are much informed. I can see. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and all the partners, with this, we move into the Q&A section of the session. Do feel free to type in your questions in the chat box on the right side of your screens. I would now like to welcome back all the speakers on the stage to start the Q&A session. But what? But wait, where are they? Let me go back and bring them back once again. Now, my very first question is for Mr. Sunish Raghavan. So, Sunish sir, आपसे ये question पूछा गया है. The person, a very gentle person, Mr. Raju from Tricom Impress, Hyderabad. And the question is, what is the supply outlook for next 6 months? How soon we can expect smooth supply situation in hardware and supplies?
So first of all, a very good evening to all of you, and really appreciate you making time to attend the Printraction session. And I'm sure I'm sure you gained a lot, learned a lot in terms of what we're doing, particularly the launch of the CTSS. So Raju, nice to be speaking to you. We've started travel. Hopefully, sometime soon we will come and see you as well. So the answer to the question is, it's a little difficult even now. For the next 3 to 6 months, the supply situation is not significantly improving, but we are trying our best to see what we can manage for the country. It is not going to be smooth flowing for sure. So that's the answer that I wanted to give, but we will not disappoint you. Both Kaman and Vikram have been really rallying around with our GBU folks as well as with our supply chain folks to get maximum units as to what we can bring it to the table, and we'll try and solve it. But it is not going to be easy, but not impossible.
As all of you know, not impossible. Impossible means I am possible. Thank you so much, sir. And Raju, I really think that you have got your answer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward to the next question. And this question is for Mr. Sunish Raghavan. And the question has been asked by Mr. Arun, Best Office Solutions, Chennai. Sunish, sir, the question for you is, HP has launched laser tack in Soho segment, right? Is it going to be the future of laser printers in OPS segment as well?
Okay, so the way we see the current plan of record, we don't see any additional product of that nature coming for some more time. But philosophically, if you ask me, and the conversations in the corridors is to see how many such devices can we bring to the market. So the answer is nothing on the roadmap right now, but yes, there is a thought process in the company to see how many or many products in OPS also that we can probably bring to this fold.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward to our next question. And the question is for Mr. Kamalkant Chawla. And the question has been asked by Mr. Ashu Modi, Trishita Marketing, Kolkata. Kamalkant sir, the question is, what is the roadmap of the new CTSS series? Is HP planning to shift all their traditional laser models into CTSS platform? So,
Okay. First of all, a very warm welcome to all of you, and we all are super excited and super thrilled today because of the launch that you all witnessed.
yeah.
The answer to the question is simple. If you look at HP, one of the biggest strengths that we have is the portfolio. And when I talk about portfolio, what I mean is that we have products which suit customer requirements, right products for right needs and use cases. So we will always have, the entire range in our portfolio, which actually is a very, very strong portfolio today. If it's an opening price point requirement where the print requirements are not very heavy, then obviously we have Transformer series. Then we have our old workhorse 88A platform, right? So yes, this is one of the most strategically important pillar for us. The LaserJet tank series is going to be very, very instrumental in terms of, redefining the laser industry. But at the same time, we would continue our focus on the overall portfolio strategy and ensure that we have right products for right customers for the right kind of requirements.
Okay. So thank you so much, sir, and I hope gentleman has received his answer. Now moving forward to our next question, and the next question is for Mr. Sunish Raghavan. And the question has been asked by Mr. Girish, Modern Computers, Bhopal. Sir, his question to you is, does HP have any plan to start printer manufacturing in India also?
Good evening, Girish. Simple answer is no at this point in time.
Okay. Okay. Now moving forward to our question 5, and this question 5 is for Mr. Vikram Sharma. And this has been asked by Mr. Hetal Shah, Heliocentrics, Ahmedabad. So, question is, now that travel is permitted within HP, is HP planning to conduct hands-on workshop for our sales team, engineers for mid to high-end products like A3, etc.? So,
good evening, Mr. Hetal. I think it's a right question now, and with the permission, the travel that we have currently, and this particular point has been raised at GEM Sampark meeting as well. We are working on it. We have noted it down, and we are very sure that we'll come back to you on this very soon on this. You are absolutely right. For all high-end products, it's important that to have a hands-on. So it's a good suggestion. We'll come back to you very shortly. This requires certain approvals internally. We'll work on it and we'll come back to you.
lovely. I hope, Hetal, you have got the very positive response from the gentleman. Now moving forward to our next question. Next question is once again from Mr. Kamalkant Chawla. Sir, the question is from Mr. Sanjay, MicroArt, Mumbai. And the question is, in the laser tanks, is the toner refill user replaceable as well as the drum unit after 50,000 pages, and does the series come with on-site warranty? So,
Okay, I'll just take it in two parts. One, is the unit covered under on-site warranty? So as a strategy that we follow, most of our platforms and portfolios are covered under on-site warranty, and obviously that stands with this portfolio also. So yes, this product also comes with 1 year on-site warranty. Second, it was basically about, can users replace or refill? Obviously that's the whole value prop of this product, because you can do that yourself in 15 seconds. The squeezy pouch is an innovation in itself, and I can assure you, once anybody experiences this with HP legendary quality with 15-second refill, this is kind of an empowerment for Soho SMB. Now they can do it themselves, they don't need to depend on somebody else. Now third, yes, the drum part where we're talking about 50,000 pages, I would say that's not a self-replaceable unit. For that, you will need intervention from the service support team from HP, and that's how it is supposed to be done.
Okay. But it is supposed to be done and you can refill it. Yes, I hope the gentleman has received his answer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward to our next question, and next question is for Mr. Vikram Sharma. Sir, the question has been asked by Mr. Amit Gupta, Planet 9X, New Delhi. And the question is how CMPS motion will help A3 partners in growing and managing their MIF for HP print portfolio. So,
Hi Amit, very good question. And I think to answer to you, if you have seen the presentation, the CMPS is one of our growth lever for us moving forward. A3 specifically, you must have seen in last few months or so, we have been focusing on CMPS as one of our sales motion. And moving forward also, we have got a very strong plans that how we move forward on CMPS as well. You will see a lot of exciting programs on CMPS. As one of our growth levers in CMPS space.
Okay, lovely. Now, once again, the next question is for Mr. Vikram, and the question has been asked by Mr. Prajit Velkare. And the question, Vikram, is any new A3 model plan launching, normal 20 ppm or only duplex print models are? So
is it only for A3 specific? The ask is only for A3 specific?
Yes, as of now, sir.
Okay, so to answer you here, we have some exciting product lines coming in, but not in 2022. In 2023, we'll see a lot of new NPIs coming in on A3. Okay. Having said that, we have got multiple range of product in A3, right from 22 ppm, 24 ppm, and 25 ppm. The market is moving from 20 ppm to 22, 24 ppm. So a request and maybe to you can speak to your set of customers to move from the earlier 20 ppm to 22, 24 ppm. We have got almost about 6 different range of printers available there in multiple variants.
So we have many choices right there, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Now moving forward to our next question, and the next question is for Kaman once again. Now the question is from Ali Asgar Karba. Right, and so the question is, does the laser tank printer support HPAC solution or similar solution from HP? So.
Okay. So I think we're referring to whether this product would be available for MPS, because obviously remote monitoring and all is very critical, right? So as of now, that's a work in progress. As of now, this does not support remote monitoring. And we are looking at exploring opportunities on CMPS. We will come back to you with more details on this.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Now, basically, just to extend this, this has a lot of things which were never available in this kind of product earlier. For example, Wolf security. We are working on some of the things that we can possibly add to this product to ensure that at least this becomes the right product and opens the doors for opportunities in the CMPS space. And surely in some time we will come back to you with more details on that.
Okay, so the results will be awaited, right? Now moving forward to our next question, and once again the question is for Mr. Kaman, right? Mr. Kaman, and the question is from Mr. Shekhar R. And the question is, Kaman, for you is, how can HP Wolf security said to be user-friendly? What will be benefit to the benefit of it for the users?
See, as I mentioned earlier, so I'll maybe also let Vikram also add to that. But what I can tell you is that at least from the HPS portfolio standpoint, this product, which is a LaserJet tank product, is one of the first products which brings in Wolf security as part of the out-of-box offering. Specifically in such cases like work from home, where a lot of organizations today have employees working out of home, this was something which was needed for an HPS class of product. And now this product offers that some of the features which comes and why it is so user friendly is because user intervention is not required in most of the cases. It is basically, for example, you're just switching on the product, and if during the reboot process the product identifies any issues with the firmware or anything which is an external attack on the product, right? So it will basically not completely switch on and it will refresh the firmware. So, all these things are happening without any user intervention. It's an auto process. So yes, this definitely gives a lot of benefits. For HPS kind of products, this is something which is just come in now. But yes, for all our OPS class machines, this and actually Wolf advanced features really create a lot of differentiation for HPS products.
Okay. Lovely, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward to our next question, and once again the question is for Vikram. Vikram, Mr. Eswarm Murthy has asked you, we need updated, revised GEM catalog with new launches and link to speed up closures. So what's your take on it?
Okay, so I think all our new launches that we have done, the GEM listing that we have done, which includes the A3 and scanners as well. I'm sure you would have seen we have launched new 4 scanners SKUs as part of a GEM listing, plus the A3, six new products in A3. All those are part of GEM catalog. If you haven't got it yet, I'm noting it down. We'll ensure that you'll get it very soon.
And shall we
just
by what time
to add to what Vikram mentioned, for the new portfolio, LaserJet tank products also, and we are very happy to inform all of you that these are also enabled for GEM. You will see the links for these products also live, I think today itself. So they would be also available for sales on government marketplace.
Okay, super. So our sales team is super high, like completely high when they are functioning, right? Now, one more question is for Shailesh, and Shailesh, this question is from John. John is asking your view on the GEM biz opportunity for partners in the coming years.
Thank you, John, asking this question. I think, first of all, thank you very much, all of you, the kind of intense Q&A going on today. And I've not seen, in fact, so product-focused Q&A. People are just talking about the product and features, and I think job is done today. So thank you asking the question. In fact, if you see, everyone is talking about the GEM. My personal take is that GEM is going to be the biggest opportunity in FY22 to 23. Everything settled today. Even TOI and all the papers are carrying what kind of business GEM has done in last 1 year. That is also testimony that everything is process is smooth and settled. Now the kind of focus HP is having on GEM, we are doing a lot of product focus. Non-made in China products are there, portfolio focus. And this Q&A itself is a testimony of the kind of questions we are asked about the GEM. So GEM is a very big, John, big potential for all of us, huge business opportunity for all of us, and cut across, starting from entry-level product to very higher-end printers, depending upon the need of the organization. And so this is going to be X kind of growth in GEM business.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived where we will be announcing the winners of the polls. Yes. Are you all excited? Are you all ready? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the very first poll is, there will be 2 winners of every answer. Okay. And the very first winner is Mr. Ali Asgar from Masscom Electronics, Mumbai. Everybody, let's give a big hand right there. Now, Miss Neelu Walia from Office Plus, Chandigarh. Okay, a big hand. Many congratulations to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, winners of the poll 2 is Mr. Asim Bhasin from BBP Professional. Everybody, let's give a big hand. Many congratulations, Asim. Now winners of the poll 3 is Ms. Kiran Suresh from Universal Courier Cocaine. Everybody, let's give a big hand. And the next winner is Ms. Bhanu Priya from Unique Computers, Bangalore. Many congratulations, Bhanu. Everybody, let's give a big hand once again for all the winners. And let me remind you once again, you will be receiving Amazon vouchers on your given email addresses. Many congratulations, winners. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up our Q&A. Once again, thank you so much to all our speakers, to all partners who sent in their questions. Dialogue always helps in seeing different perspectives and working towards a holistic solution. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you taking time out for us today. We would request you to head back to the lobby area and share your feedback there. Those who have joined late and possibly missed the demo, you can go back and visit the demo zone post this session. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Shailesh to share his closing remark. Shailesh, over to you.
Thank you very much. Taking time out and being part of the event. Such a massive participation from all of you, extremely excited. We are in the right timing. The hybrid work environment people are coming back to the offices, now working from home. I think the conducive environment for the IT industry. For the print business, having a product like 2606 will definitely going to strengthen our portfolio multiple times. And I'm sure the team is going to use it very effectively. As I said in the beginning, please keep focus on the GEM, keep focus on the education, keep focus on the BFSI. All these business verticals are going to be massive in days to come. All the best and be safe at home. Thank you.